Welcome back, dear listeners, to Anthony Knows. No judgment, your story matters. Today we received a heartfelt message from one of you, someone brave enough to share a deeply personal struggle. I experienced abuse during my childhood, and now, even as an adult, I find it really hard to build relationships. I feel so alone. First off, thank you for trusting us with your story. That courage alone is a huge step. Let's take a moment to recognize just how profound that pain is. Childhood abuse leaves scars, sometimes invisible, that shape how we see the world and ourselves. It's like walking through life with a backpack full of heavy rocks no one can see, making every social connection feel like climbing a mountain. But here's something incredible. That backpack, you can start to unpack it bit by bit with care and patience. Psychologists have long studied this, and one thing they tell us is that trauma rewires our brains in ways that make relationships scary or confusing. The amygdala, the tiny part of your brain responsible for fight or flight, can get stuck on high alert, making trust tough. But the brain is also wonderfully plastic, meaning it can change, heal, and grow new paths. Even in adulthood, it's never too late to rewire your connections. So what can you do? First, small steps. Start with something that feels safe. A pet, a hobby group, or even an online forum where you can interact without too much pressure. You don't have to jump into deep friendships overnight. Think of it like dipping your toes in the water before diving. Little social wins build confidence. Next, acknowledge your feelings without judgment. It's okay to feel lonely. It's okay to feel scared. In fact, naming those feelings out loud or in a journal can help you understand them better, making them less scary over time. Remember, emotions are messengers, not enemies. Also, consider therapy, not as a sign of weakness, but as heroic self-care. A therapist trained in trauma can gently guide you through unpacking that backpack I mentioned earlier. Treatments like trauma-informed cognitive behavioral therapy or EMDR, desensitization and reprocessing have helped many heal from past wounds. Here's a little life hack that's both simple and surprisingly effective. Practice self-compassion every day. When that inner critic pops up telling you you are unlovable or broken, pause and challenge it. Counter it with something kind, like you would to a dear friend. Maybe say, "I'm doing the best I can," or "I deserve kindness, starting with me." This rewires not just your brain, but your heart. Now, I know some days will be tougher than others. It's normal. Healing isn't a straight path. It's more like a zigzag with plenty of terrain changes. Celebrate every forward movement, no matter how small. And remember, your story matters because it is uniquely yours, filled with strength you often don't realize you have. You're not alone, even if it feels like it sometimes. There's a whole community rooting for you, this very show included. Keep reaching out, keep exploring what feels safe and supportive, and never underestimate the power of kindness from others, and more importantly, from yourself. So to our brave listener, and anyone else tuning in with similar experiences, keep going. You're rewriting the narrative of your life. One step, one connection, one compassionate thought at a time. And we are here with you. Stay hopeful, stay curious, and as always, no judgment, because your story truly matters. This is Anthony, signing off, but never out of your corner. Until next time,